a quick fire with me here, Mary?
Let's do it.
Questions for you. Let's do it. Okay, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Best piece of advice I ever received. It's not about you.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Almost everything.
What is a common misperception about strategic thinking?
That it's urgent or important, and those words are interchangeable. That if I say strategic, if I say it's strategic, what I really might mean is that it's urgent, or it's urgent to me, or it's really important. Those are not interchangeable words. Yeah.
Yes, yes. How do you stay current on your own professional development, Mary?
Oh my gosh. I am fascinated with anything that challenges the way people think. I care about how people think. And so I am always out there looking for books or podcasts that just make me go, oh my God, I never thought about that. Or I was thinking about that completely the opposite way. I collect those. And often I'll use those in my workshops and say, hey, I bet you were thinking about this wrong too, or differently too. So I do a lot of that. That keeps me fresh and energized.
I love it. And can you share a book that every strategic thinker should read?
I have a list. I have a reading list, but there's two favorite ones. One's very, very new and one's very, very old. The very, very new one is Think Like a Freak. And that is by the authors of the Freakonomics podcast. And really just what they were doing was they were teaching people to think in that book. And it's easy to read. It's fun. It's playful. And it just made my wheels just turn so fast. The other is a very old book, which is Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. And that is a book that it's written, I don't know, like in the 1900s, like early 1900s, when business was new and marketing was new. And every once in a while, I'll re-listen to that. You'll hear, I listen a lot, like I do audiobooks a lot. I'll listen to that and I will say, oh my gosh, so fundamental. Why did I think of that? Or why did I forget to do that? Or dang, this is like basic. Why did I not even remember that I should be doing these things? So I think those two are really, like, one is really leading edge and one brings me back to the center. Like, there are some really good basics that you have to remember to do to be successful. So those are two I'd recommend.
Love it. Well, so much great advice today, Mary. I know I personally learned a lot today. Thank you so much for being here. How can our listeners get in touch with you?
Well, I have a website. It's Accelerate Biz, and I think that'll probably be in the notes because it's really hard to spell. So find me there. There's a whole page on the strategic playground, which talks about how can you build this strategic muscle? How can you reawaken your strategic mindset? Email me, call me, whatever. Let me know what the best question is that you asked in a meeting. I'd love to hear that. Like, what's the biggest drop the mic question you asked that really got people thinking strategically? That would be what I'd love to hear.
Ooh, I love that. Leave everybody inspired here to reach out and to give that some thought. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mary. That's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the conversation today, do us a favor and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for being part of the Health Marketing Collective, where strong leadership meets marketing excellence, because the future of healthcare depends on it. We'll see you next time.